Hello. Hello and welcome. Hi Vicki. Hi Jessica. Just gonna do a really easy dinner here. All right. Hello guys. Hi. Hello. Happy Tuesday. Wow. Glaring light. It was not this bad when I just set it up a minute ago. Woo! How am I going to stand in this glaring lamps? I don't know. I think I'm going to move this. Hi! Hello, everyone. All right, let's take this over and get me out of the glare. Oh my gosh. Those lights behind me are killing me. Hey, guys. All right. I wanted to share a really easy dinner. Yeah, exactly. I will get a stand. Hello, Carissa. You're here again. Live. It's good to have you. So I was going to just share a really easy dinner that I learned a few years ago. I am not much of a chef, so this almost feels even too basic to Periscope because all of you amazing moms probably have learned how to roast a chicken in a crock pot ages ago, but I always assume that. And then my really good friend Jenny today, who I was walking with at Defy Gravity, said, no, I've never done that. How do you do that? So I thought, okay, well, maybe I'll go ahead and share that since it was just something we got in the habit of doing a ways back when we did the Maker's Diet. Oh, yes, Karen, you should, because maybe I could learn some tips from you because this is so basic. So first, I will just introduce myself real quick. I am Mary, and I blog and have a Facebook page for at Not Before 7, which I don't have my little card, but I'm Not Before 7, and I'm a homeschooling mom of 4. They are 13, 11, 8, and 6. Sorry, I'm getting distracted with the comments. I'm not good at this. Karen, you need to type the blog into the comments for me so I can look it up and see what's on your blog. So if you would type that in the comments, I'll watch the replay and grab that. And hi, Michelle, I did see you. So I'm trying to keep up with people popping in and everything. So here's what I do to cook my chicken in the crock pot. So I just take a whole chicken and, pull out the bag of the insides and give it a good rinse in the sink. Just wash it off. And then I've just put it in the crock pot. So I have one of these big, here's the big oval crock pot right here. And I just throw the whole thing in there. And then here are the things that I put on the outside of the chicken. So rub it then with a little bit of olive oil. Yeah, crock pot is awesome. So I just pour a little bit of olive oil on the chicken and kind of rub it all around all over the chicken. And then I season the chicken. So very basic. I just put some salt and pepper all over the chicken, however you like. I'm a big pepper person, so I tend to put a lot. So I just put that on the chicken and then kind of grab whatever is in your seasoning cabinet that you like. Currently, I have a lot of Wild Tree seasonings because I've gotten into doing their freezer meals at parties once a month. So this is one I really like. It's called adobo seasoning. And it basically has garlic, sea salt, onion, black pepper, oregano, and cayenne pepper. So I put that, kind of sprinkle that all over the chicken on the outside. But in the past, I have also played around with using, adobo is great. I've used Tastefully Simple seasoned salt, and I put that on the chicken. And I also have Tastefully Simple garlic pepper. I've done that. The adobo is not all that spicy. I have 2 children who resist any spice. And even though it says cayenne pepper, it must be a really minimal amount because I have 2 kids who, when we have rice, just plain rice for dinner, sprinkle this onto the rice. And neither of them likes seasoning. So there you go. There is a rub. Karen just put a rub in there that you could put on the chicken. So basically spice it up however you want. And then I stuff the chicken with carrot, celery, and garlic. So I chop off the ends of the carrots, I chop off the ends of the celery, and I take 2 garlic gosh, I'm losing my mind today. I just take 2 garlic cloves pieces. What am I looking for here? And just stuff it in the chicken. So I kind of peel them and then put it in there. And that just gives some nice flavor. Okay, it is close. I really am losing it. And I stuff that all in the chicken. Lemon, I've heard lemon is great also. I didn't put lemon in mine, but lemon would be another great thing. And then the first time I did a chicken in the crock pot, everyone kept saying to me, oh, you know, it's so moist and it's so great and it won't dry. And that wasn't true. My chicken was very dry in the crock pot. You can overcook the chicken in the crock pot. So I still put a lot of moisture in there. So I'm going to actually open my crock pot and I'll show you what is in there. Is when I went to cook the chicken, here it is, because it's all done, ready for dinner. See all that nice, good liquid? That is not just what the chicken made, but when I put the chicken in, that's a great idea, Karen. I might throw mine in. That's why I say I have so much to learn when it comes to cooking. But what I do is I actually, when I go to cook it in the crock pot, sorry, I'm not trying to make anyone dizzy. I put a little bit of white wine and a little bit of chicken broth in there. So this was a Sauvignon Blanc. I don't particularly like wine. So I just called someone and asked what kind of wine to cook the chicken with. And there it was. Oh, onion, yes. Onion's a great idea. Under the chicken is a great idea to keep it up off the bottom. And a little chicken broth. And you could totally just do broth only. In fact, normally I make my own chicken broth, but I was out of it, so I just grabbed some from Target, which will work well because we'll make some soup with this too, and I'll finish that off. But I put it's probably about 1.5 inches to 2 inches of liquid in there on the bottom, and that helps keep the chicken moist. But there's been some great ideas, hopefully you've seen in the scope, about them putting it in the broiler to get crunchy skin. I've never even thought of that. So I think I will have to try that next time. That is a great idea. And onion. I am not a big onion fan, but onion, I have stuffed the chicken with onion or maybe put it underneath. That's a great idea too. So that was all. Just a really quick, easy dinner, and it is so easy. And I like it because we are running around today. And so it just can be cooking while I'm not at home. I do, you know the little timer on the chicken that pops up? I do keep that face up in the crock pot, and when that pops I turn it down to warm if I'm around. I have found about 6 hours and that happens. Let's see, it's 5:13 and it was popped up when I came home, and I probably put this in at 10 this morning, so I think it is about 5 to 7 hours. Karen suggests putting some juices over the chicken before you put it under the broiler. That's great. Oh no, told how bland. My chicken used to be really bland. In fact, I always made fun of it in college because I lived with some roommates in a townhouse and I had never cooked a chicken breast. So it has taken me years to figure all of this out. All right, I'm going to Karen, do you think I could broil it then at this point? I mean, because it's already cooked, so I'm not trying to cook it. I'm just making the skin crunchy. Do you just pop it on like a cooking sheet? Or a Pyrex dish or something because it's so moist, pour some juices over it and throw it under the broiler for a few minutes? Because I'm going to give that a try. And then later tonight, I thought I would hop on real quick and show you how I make my own chicken broth from the bones. So I'm going to pick the chicken tonight after dinner, and then I'm going to make my own chicken broth using my smaller crock pot. I throw all the bones in there with water and some seasonings and then leave them in the crock pot for 24 hours. So I'm going to try the boiler, and I will let you all know when I hop on tonight to do the broth. So yeah, Lila, it's so easy too to make my own broth, and then I can freeze that. So thank you, Karen. This is awesome. Now I feel like I've gotten great cooking tips because I've popped on here. I'm going to write all of this down, the lemons and the onions and the broiler. Great idea. So thanks for popping in, guys, and good luck. Give it all a try. And Karen, when you do that blog, maybe pop on to Brave Scopes on Facebook and link to that for us, because I would love to see that. And you are welcome, Renee. Good to see you here again. And have a great night, guys. Oh, good, Karen. I'll hop on tonight and show you guys so simple how to make broth. That's one of the simplest things I do that makes me feel like a chef. All right. Oh, enjoy ordering food, Michelle. That is the best thing to do when hubby is working late. Little pizza or Chinese or something. Bye, guys. Thanks for all the hearts. Oh, I need to turn the camera. I'm doing this. I don't know if everyone knows that, but if you turn the camera and freeze on something, then your broadcast will grab that as your screenshot instead of your face. So I'm going to do that real quick. That's why I'm always flipping the camera at the end.